Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial about creating Netflix dashboard. You can find the link to download the file that we are going to use tutorial in the description. So first we are going to import the CSV file. So we click on more and you look for the path where you have saved the Netflix titles file. So you click on file, open, and here we have our data. So we have 12 fields and more than 6k rows. So each movie has a show ID. We have the type, it can be a movie or TV show. We have the different titles as string. We have different directors, the cast. So we have the date added, so date added on Netflix and the release year. We have the rating, the duration. So if it is a movie, you have 94 minutes, 90 minutes, or if it is a TV show, then you have the different seasons. You have different categories and you have the description. If we go to the worksheet, so we have here the different fields. Okay, so we have the dimensions and we have the latitude and longitude for the country. As you see here, we have the geographical role is defined as a country. So we have the different countries. And to start, for example, we can plot the different TV shows and movies added to Netflix by date. So if we put the date added in the columns and we put the so the show ID in the rows and it will be a count, so measure, it will be count distinct. Okay, and we bring the type in the colors. Okay, so we can see here TV show and we have here the movies. Since as we have seen the year has null values, we can filter that. So we press on control key, you drag the years in the filters and click years, next, and we omit null values, apply, okay. So as we can see here, we have we have the total movies and TV shows by years starting from 2008 until 2020. We can convert that to an area chart and we can change the colors. So as you know, for Netflix it is with shading or the background which is black and it is written in red. So first we are going to omit that, so hide the field. We are going to edit the axis. Okay, so we remove the title. We can define it here as an entire view. So we can change the title. We can name it, for example, total movies and TV shows by, for example, yes, by year. So we define it in the middle, put it in bold, and we change the color. So if you don't have the red, you can click on more colors and you can define it in here. So we put it in red. Okay, we are going to change the background, so click on you right click on the worksheet format and here you go to sharing, so the worksheet it will be in black. Okay, so the we are going to remove the grid lines, so you go to rows, grid lines, and you click on none. Okay, and for the text we are going to put them in white. Okay, and you put them in bold like that. We can also change the colors of the TV shows and the movies, so we click on color, edit color, and we put it in red. So click on red. For the movie we put it in dark red and for TV show in light red. Apply. Okay, so we have here and now if we don't want to see the legend, so we can click on hide card and we click on or press on control key and click on type, put it in label. So here we do have the TV movies, the total movies and the TV shows by years. Okay, apply. Okay, so we can rename the worksheet. We call it total movies and TV shows by year. Okay, TV shows by years. Okay, then we are going to create the new worksheet. Okay, and for example, we want to create a map. Okay, that define each country by color, and the darker is the color, the more movies that this country has released. Okay, so we double click on country. We'll have all the defined countries. We change automatic to field map. Okay, for the announce we click on filter data. Then for the title we can change it to total movies. Okay, so we write total movies and TV shows. Okay, by country, put it in the middle in bold, and we put it in red. Apply. Okay, we change the background of the worksheet, so we right click on the worksheet format and we go to sharing, put it in black. We do the same thing for the map, so we click on map, background maps, and we click on dark. Okay, for the color of the map we can change it to red, or we can change it later on when we add the count of the show ID. So we drag and drop show ID into no show ID into colors. Okay, and when we put we are going to click on measure count distinct. Okay, and we change the color into red. Okay, edit colors, we are going to change it to red. Apply. Okay, so as you can see here we have the count or the total movies and TV shows by country. As you can see here, the United States has the highest value, and the remaining they have 50 up to the least value, which is 1. Okay, so we can rename that total movies and TV shows by country. Okay, we can create another worksheet that we will in which we are going to select the top 10 genres. Okay, the top 10 types of movies. Okay, for example, we have drama, we have romantic movies, and we have, for example, horror movies. So we are going to click on top 10 genres. Okay, so we are going to select the different listed in. Okay, and here we are going to show to put the same thing, show ID in text, and we put the measure, which is the count distinct. Okay, we're going to order that, and we select the top 10. So we click in here, filter top by field, so we have the top 10 by the count distinct of show ID. So you click on apply. Okay, so here we do have the top 10. Okay, we can drag and drop the count ID into the columns. Okay, so we will have the horizontal bars. We hide the field for rows. We do the same thing. We edit the axis and we remove the title. Okay, we can give some space in here, so we can change the title, put it in the middle in bold, and we put it in red. Apply. Okay, we do the same thing for colors in here. We put them in red, and we change the background, so the format worksheet. Okay, we have the shading worksheet, and it will be in black. We do the same thing for the text, so we change it into white, bold, and we are going to remove the columns grid lines. Okay, so we go in here, lines, grid lines in the columns, and we put it to none. Okay, so here we have the top 10, and we can add, for example, we press on Control key and we drag the count into label. Okay, so here we have the different values depending on each type. Okay, so we have the commentaries with 299, we have standby comedy, etc. Now, for example, we can add the different, so as we have seen here, we have two types, so we can create a chart that give us the percentage and the total of movies or TV shows depending on the type. Okay, so we call it movies and TV shows. We call it distribution. Okay, so same thing. We put the type in the rows, for example. Okay, and we put the show ID in text. We put the count distinct. Okay, and it gives us the value. But if you want, you can change it to a visualization. For example, we can change it to a highlight table, for example stacked bar, or for example packed bubbles. Okay, as you can see here, it gives us much more information than table. Okay, we can add, for example, we press on Control key and we put the label, so the total in the inside the bubbles. We can also add the percentage if you want to. So you press on Control key, you put it in detail. Okay, and you can change it to quick table calculation. Okay, so we have quick table calculation and we select percent of total. Okay, we convert it to label and here we have the percentage. Okay, we drag it to the down like that. Okay, so we have, for the movies, we have 4,269, which represents 68.42% of the total. Okay, we can do the same thing. We can change the title. Okay, we put it in bold and in red. Apply. Put it in red. Apply. Okay, we can hide the card and we select the entire view. We can also format that. Okay, so we select the worksheet. Okay, the sharing worksheet, it will be in black, and here we do have the total movies and TV shows by with the percentage and the exact value. Okay, so now we can add another worksheet, for example, for the ratings. Okay, for example, we call it ratings. Okay, and we put the ratings in the column. Okay, we put it in the entire view, and for example we put the show ID in the rows, count ID, count distinct, sorry. So we order that, and as you can see here we have TV MA, which is in the first position, and we have TV 14, TV PG, etc. So we can add the count into the labels. Sorry, so we press Control key, count into the labels, then we change the color into red. We can format that, so we put the worksheet in black, we put the grid lines of the rows into none, and we change the text into white and bold. Okay, so we edit the axis, we remove it, we remove the title, We do the same thing for the rating, hide the field, and we put the rating, we put it in bold, in the middle, and in red. Okay, apply. Okay, so this is for the ratings. And now with these five first worksheets, we have covered the geographical data type, which is in our case countries. We covered the total movies and TV shows added by date. We have covered the genre, so we have the top 10 by genre, and we have the ratings. And of course, we have the total of movies and TV shows with their percentage. Now for the remaining fields, for example, we can select a movie, and for example we can see its description. So for example, we first select the type, okay, filter, for example, a movie, okay, apply, okay. So we're going to show the filter type, we remove all, and we put single value drop down. Then once we select the type, we select the title. Okay, so show filter. So we are going to remove all, and we are going to select single value drop down. What we are going to do now, for example, when we select the type movie, if we don't want to see the titles of TV shows in here, we can change that to only relevant values. Okay, so you will have only the titles of the movies. The same thing when you select TV shows, you will not find the titles of the movies, you will only find titles of the TV shows. Okay, what we want to find is the description. Okay, we want to display description, and we put it in the entire view. So we change the title into description, we put it in the middle, and we put it in bold in red. Okay, we do the same thing for the format, sharing, and we put it in black. So for the description, for the text, we're going to put it in white, and we put the text into in the middle. Okay, header, the same thing, in the center. Okay, this is for the description. As you can see here, we can also change the format filters. Okay, so the font which is going to be in the shading, it is in black, and the font, it is in white. Okay, so each movie or each TV show has description, has duration. So if it is a movie, it will be in minutes. If it is a TV show, it will be in seasons. It has a rating, it has a release year. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we are going to rename that description, apply. Okay, so we call it description. Okay, and we are going to duplicate that. So we right click, duplicate, and for example we change it to date added. Okay, so date added, we select OK, we change it here to date added. Okay, apply, we remove the description, and we put date added. Okay, so we have 2019. We do the same thing for the duration, so we duplicate, we change it to duration. Okay, apply, okay, we change it to duration, and we change the text into duration. Okay, so since it is TV show, it will be 2 seasons. So we have also the rating, we do the same thing, duplicate, we call it individual rating since we have or only rating. Okay, we change the title into rating, apply, okay, so we replace it by rating. For example, if it is a movie, TV 14. We have the release year. Okay, duplicate. We have release year. Okay, and we change it here into release year. Apply. Okay, so we have here release year, and finally we are going to put the genre. Okay, oh sorry, so we duplicate that, so we change it here, apply. Okay, and we are going to change it here into listed in. Okay, so we have to select that the this filter. Okay, apply to worksheets, selected worksheets, so we select the last five. So we have genre, release year, rating, duration, and date added. Okay, okay, so we do the same thing for the title, apply to worksheet, selected worksheets, genre, release year, rating, duration, and date. So when we put them in the dashboard, we need only to put one filter, and this filter is going to be applied to the last five worksheets. Okay, whereas for the first five that we have created, so total movies, top 10 genre, movies, TV, and ratings, this is, as you know, the general description of our data set. Okay, okay, so now we are going to create our dashboard. Okay, so we call it Netflix. Okay, we can rearrange the dimensions, for example 12, or I put it into, okay, maybe 1600. Okay, okay, very good. And we are going to use the standard. We are not going to use the floating. Okay, as you can see here, the tilt or the floating. And we start by adding the first one, which is the total movies and TV shows by year. Okay, we are going to format the dashboard into black. As you can see here behind the title, it is in white, so we put it in black. Okay, very nice. Then we are going to add the top 10 by genre. Okay, we are going to add the map. Okay, like that. We are going to add the total. Okay, the sum, and we have the ratings. Okay, so now since we do have everything, going to increase the height. Okay, we put it 900. Okay, we are going to rotate the label. Okay, it is better like that. We have the map, we can change it like this. Okay, so that we will have better view for the ratings, and we can decrease the height for the genre and the TV shows by years. Okay, we can convert. Okay, so we don't show the title since it is about the map. We can convert it to floating. Okay, and we can put it inside the map. Okay, like that. So we have our general analysis of our dashboard. Okay, so increase the height a little bit to 1000. Now we are going to add the different descriptions of or different characteristics of individual movie. Okay, so we have here the description. Okay, which is going to be like that. Then we have the date added. Okay, date added. We do have the duration. Okay, we have the rating. Okay, the release year and the genre. Okay, so now we do have all the worksheets inside our dashboard. We can change or put our type in here. Okay, we can put the rating in here. We put the same thing, the title in here. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to decrease the height of, okay, okay, and we are going to change the title, so we put them in 10, apply, okay. Same thing for duration, we put all the titles in 10 so that we will have a clear, you know, view and analysis. Okay, very nice. So the release year and the added year, we can put them side by side. So apply, okay. That added, we put them in 10, apply, okay. So we put them in here. All right, now for the genre, we have put it here. Very nice. Okay, we can change or format our title filters, so it will be in the center. Okay, like that. And for the title, we put it in red. Okay, okay. Same thing for the title. We edit the title and we put it in red. Okay, okay. So now we have our information for each movie. For example, we select movie, okay, and we select the movie. We'll have the rating, the duration, release year, the date added, description, and the genre, okay. And here we have our analysis or our general analysis of our dataset. Okay, so we have the rating, we have the total movies by countries, and we can put it in here. Okay, we have the sum of movies and TV shows. We have total movies and TV shows by years, and we have top 10 genre. Okay, so here, for example, you can leave some space so that you will have a clearer view. Okay, and what we can do, for example, we can add the Netflix logo in our dashboard. So we can add the Netflix image. Okay, so we click on image. So you can download Netflix image as I did in here. So you can download it on Google and double click on image. You can add your Netflix image, okay, and you can edit. So fit image and center the image, and you can put it at the beginning. For example, put it in here, okay. So here we have our final dashboard, okay, that describes for us the different types and different titles of movies by country, by ratings, and by year. If you want to export that as an image, so you can click on dashboard, export, and you can find your final dashboard in here. So that's it for the Netflix dashboard. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial.